Are your words speaking life into your life, or are they speaking death into your life? Are they breathing life, or are they breathing death? Are you giving love, or are you giving hatred? Watch how you speak. Your words make an impact. How do you speak to yourself? Are you speaking life-giving words, or are you speaking words of death and destruction? How about how you're speaking to, yes, yourself, but also your friendships, your family, your relationships? Are you speaking love, life, or are you speaking hatred and death? Right? Are you speaking about God and Jesus? Or are you speaking about hatred and sin and destruction meant to kill? That's going to kill your relationships. That self-talk to yourself that's going to kill your spirit and kill your soul. Be very careful on the words, because your words are a reflection of your thoughts. You must think it before you say it, right? And sometimes you need to be more patient and prolong what you think to what you say. That's a lot of times when you make a mistake when you're talking to your relationship. I know I've done this. I've done this with family members, but I've done this in my relationship, right? You think something and then you just say it, right? You probably made a lot of mistakes, don't you relate? You've probably made a lot of mistakes doing that before. So sometimes it's better to, the process what you're thinking and make sure that you're choosing your words carefully before you communicate that to another. Because you guys know your words are going to bring love and life to your relationship, or love and life to yourself, love and life to that client or that coworker or that employee or that employer or whatever. It's going to speak life and love to them, or it's going to speak hate and destruction. So be very careful and more patient with from your mind, your thoughts to your words, right? And choose your words carefully, because your words will either bring life to yourself or to that friendship, to that relationship, to the world. To you guys, I'm speaking life into you. I want to speak life, love into you guys. I don't want to speak of hate and destruction, right? Because your words are a reflection of where your heart is at, right? If your heart is sinful, if your heart is corrupted, if your heart is full of hatred and evil and just disturbed, spiritually disturbed, right? Your words, you're going to come off very angry, aggressive, like you're not okay, that you're disturbed, right? And those words are going to come from hatred, and that's going to lead, that's going to come off to other people, and that's going to affect the relationships, and that's ultimately what they're going to be receiving. They're not receiving love and life, they're receiving hatred, right? So you want to, it starts internally. Where is your heart and soul? And that comes from God, right? Getting right with God, right? Getting right with your faith, family, fitness, finance, right? But if you're good with your God, good with God, it's going to be very easy for you to be good with your relationships, right? And so, if you catch yourself thinking things that are very negative and angry and aggressive, sorry, there's some sheep, negative and aggressive and hatred, right? Check out the sheep, guys. Sheep. All right. Then you know that if you're thinking those thoughts, that's where your heart is at, and how you begin to do that, that's God, that's Jesus, that's pursuing God, pursuing love, right? Love in your relationships, love in life, right? Pursuing God, which is, God is love, Jesus is love, right? So pursuing that, because that's going to be able to shift your soul and your heart, which is going to shift your thoughts, which is ultimately going to shift your words. But I'm making this video here today to encourage you guys and to hopefully inspire or educate or motivate, whatever it may do, but to encourage you guys to speak words of love, to think words of love, and that starts with the soul, that starts with the heart, and that comes from God, and that comes from love. But think words think positively, right? Think love, right? And then ultimately your words are going to come off that way. Choose your words very carefully. How you speak to yourself, your self-talk, when it comes to your fitness, when it comes to your business, when it comes to your faith, when it comes to your family and relationships, how you speak to yourself, because that's going to dictate how you act towards those different areas, right? And then also how you think and speak to your partner, to your girlfriend, to your woman, to your kids, to your grandparents, to your mother, your father, to your friends, to your clients, to your coworkers. Are you speaking from love? Speaking life into those relationships? Or are you speaking of hatred and things that actually kill and separate those relationships? Be very careful on how you speak. All right? And I highly encourage you guys to speak words of life and love. And that all starts from thinking of life and love and positive thoughts. And that comes from your heart and your soul, making sure you are okay spiritually, emotionally, and you're just taking care of your faith. You're pursuing God, you're pursuing love, because it's a reflection of your heart. All right, guys, that's the video here today. God loves you. I love you. I believe in you. Step into greatness. Step into your full potential. All right, guys, I believe in you. God bless you. God bless you, and I'll check you guys out next time. Peace. Let's go.